morning, dear students. Today in this video clip, I want to discuss about problems in physics. That is in first PUC science on third chapter, motion of the particle in one dimension. There are so many equations you got here. There are 5 kinematic equations. Once the particle moves with the positive acceleration, you got the 5 kinematic equations. Suppose it is moving with the negative acceleration, at that time you take another 5 equations. Wherever a is there, put minus a. Okay, these are the 5 kinematic equations. And then there are 5 equations. P is equal to u plus at, s equal to ut plus 1 by 2 at square. Sn is equal to u plus a divided by 2 into bracket 2n minus 1, and another one distance traveled by the particle in acceleration in terms of 2 distances. A is equal to s2 minus s1 divided by t square. Yes, students, I want one request to you, that is all of the students you subscribe for our channel. That is you press that button, subscriber, that is a red color, and then you press that bell button, you become a subscriber for our channel. Directly you got this is physics video clip in the YouTube. Okay, yes, all of you become a subscriber for our channel. I hope all of you become a subscriber. Thank you. And during solving the problems, that is physics problems, what are the important steps are involved in solving that is physics problem. Now see here, first you read the problem, you set the question very carefully. You have to read that problems very carefully, and what are the data are given in the problem, that you have to write down first. What are they given? This is first step. Second step is what is asked, which one is asked, and which formula is suitable for solving the problem. That is the second step. And the third step, you substitute the whatever the given data. This is said to be substitution. And next step is calculation. And last step is you got the result. Whatever you got the result, must and should that result having certain unit. Must and should have to write the unit. Okay, in each and during solving the problem, whatever you got the final answer, must and should you have to write that is the unit of that quantity, whatever you have to calculate it. Okay, now you read this problem. It is based on all the 3 problems, 5th, 6th, 7th, all the problems they are concerned to, that is a motion of the particle in one dimension. Yes, you read that one. A body covers a distance of 1, that is 45 meter in the 7th second, and same particle and 75 meter during its 12th second of motion. Determine the initial velocity and acceleration of the particle. This is the problem. Determines, it means calculate, compute. All the words are same. Determine, compute, calculate, find out. Almost all the words are same. Here ask determine. Now what are the given data? Write down the word. Now distance of 45 meter in 7th second. 7 is equal to 45 meter. Here n is equal to 7 second. And yes, 12th, that is equal to 75 meter. Is n is equal to what here? 12th second. This is 12 second. Okay. This is given. What is asked here? Initial velocity. You have to ask it. U and acceleration. Acceleration of the particle is asked. Now, which formula is suitable for this one? Solving the problem. The distance traveled by the particle in n second is the suitable formula. Yes, distance traveled in nth second, that is s nth is equal to u plus a divided by 2n minus 1. That is right. This is supposed to say equation 1. And this is for first one is for 7th second. For 7th second n is equal to 7. That is yes 7 is equal to u plus a by 2 into 7 minus 1. Okay. Now yes 7 is 45. Therefore we get 45 is equal to u plus a by 2 into bracket 14 minus 1 to water. Okay. Now 45 is equal to u plus a by 2 into 13. Here multiply by 2 on both sides. Because you cancel this one too. That is easy step this one. Multiply on both sides by 2. It becomes 90. 90 is equal to that is 2u plus 2 cancel. It becomes 13a. So you say equation number. What you say? 2. Similarly, you have to write for what? For 12th second. Yes, for 12th second. For 12th second, here n is equal to 12. You have to take 12 second. Yes, that is yes 12 is equal to u plus a by 2 into bracket 2 into 12 minus 1. Substitution. Yes, yes 12. How much? This yes 12 75 is equal to u plus a by 2 into bracket. This is 24 minus 1. Yes. Now therefore 75 is equal to u plus a by 2 into 23. Multiplied on both sides by 2. 2 have to cancel here. It is easy to got the expression. Yes, multiply by 2, 75 it becomes 150. This is 2a plus 2 cancel multiplication. 23a you want. This is you say equation number 3. You observe these two equations, equation 2 and equation 3. Observe the two equations. What do you see here? Observe these two equations. Yes, these are the simultaneous equations. There are two unknown values, u and a. U and a are the unknown value. Therefore, subtract equation number 2 in the equation number 3. First you write third equation. Why? Because you subtract the equation number 2 in equation number 3. Therefore, first you write equation number 3. 150 is equal to 2u plus 23a. Now this is 90 is equal to 2u plus 13a. Yes, we subtract this one. Subtract. Yes, 150 minus 9. How much we got? This is 60 is equal to. This is cancel now. 23 minus 13. How much we got? It becomes 10a. Therefore, a is equal to 60 by 10. Finally, we got a is equal to 6 meter per second square. This is the answer for the acceleration. You now got the value of acceleration. Now you calculate the initial velocity. In any one of the equation, you substitute that is the acceleration. Then from this expression, from equation number 2, you substitute a. This is 90 is equal to 2u plus that is 13 into 6. Now 13 into 6, how much you want? 90 is equal to 2u plus I think it is 78. 78. 6 3s are 18. 1. Yes, 6 1s are 6. 1. 78. Yes. Now 2u is equal to 90 minus 78. Yes. 2u is equal to 90 minus 78. I think 12 divided by 2, the answer is 6 meter per second. Like that, you solve the problem here. Like this, you got the answer. U is equal to 12 divided by 2, 6 meter per second. What is the acceleration? 6 meter per second square. What is initial velocity? What? 6 meter per second. Like this, you solve this problem. This is, I think it is fifth problem. Okay. Now you come to the next problem. Yes, a balloon is rising vertically up with a velocity of 29 meter per second. A stone is dropped from it, reaches the ground in 10 seconds. Find the height of balloon when a stone was dropped from it. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, when a particle moves due to the effect of gravity, either when it is moved upwards against the gravity, when it is moved downwards by the gravity. Anyway, that acceleration due to gravity should be negative. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಜಿ ಇಸ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್. ಜಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಅಂದರೆ ಜಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು 9.8 ಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಅಟ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಜಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಔಟ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್. And one more point was here. When whatever the particle is move upwards, height, velocity, all are you taken as a positive. If it move downwards, at that time they are taken as a negative. It's very important sign conventions. When they move upwards, whatever the upward height, upward velocity, they are taken as positive. When it is move downwards, all are that is negative. But G is looking always negative. ಇದು ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಬೈ ದ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ, ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಲಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಇವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ now this is sixth problem solution we have. Yes, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು? balloon. Yes, the balloon rises upwards and it drop the stone. When the stone is dropped here, this is the stone. The stone is dropped and it is something rises afterwards is fall down. What is the height of this one? That is asking. Now it is initial velocity. It is initial velocity u. Now time taken is given. I think stone is dropped from its house and the balloon is rising. Okay, 10 seconds is given. Time is 10 seconds. Therefore, now to take here u is positive plus what is the velocity? 29 meter per second. Now g is always able to take here minus 9.8 meter per second square is given. What is the time t here? Time taken is here 10 seconds. Is what is that? What you have to calculate? Height you have to calculate. Height you have to calculate. PM height is not calculation. How much you got the height here? What is the how you get that? T you have to take here 10 seconds. Yes, fine. Now what is the distance traveled? Distance S is equal to UT plus 1 by 2 AT square. But instead of this one, instead of S you have to take H. H is equal to UP plus 1 by 2 GT square. Yes, this is the formula I have to use during solving the problem here. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಸ್, ಹಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿದೆ? ಎಚ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಚ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಜಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಹೀಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಜಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್. ಸಪೋಸ್ ನೀವು ಮೈನಸ್ ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅವ್ರು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಜಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಅವಾಗ ಜಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್. ಈಗ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಜಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಜಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಎಸ್ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಚ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಎ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಚ್ ಏನು? ಎಸ್, what is u? What is the u here? You have to take here u. What is u? U is 29. Is the positive. Yes, what is t? T is the time. 1 by 2 plus minus 9.8. Now this is 10 square. Okay. Now 29 into 10, how much you got? 290. This is minus. This is minus. Fine. Now this is 2 ones. This is 4.9. Yes, this is 4.9 into 100 divided by 100 divided by. Yes, this is h is equal to. Yes, whatever it is, h is equal to. H is equal to. To solve here or not? Yes. Here h is equal to. How much you got here? H is equal to 290. Here h is equal to 290 minus 4.9 into 100. I think it is 490. What is your answer? Minus 200 meter. Yes, h is equal to minus 200 meter. Yes, what is the height of the balloon? And that is the drop the stone. Stone drop ಮಾಡುವಾಗ balloon height ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು ground ಇಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು? minus 200 meter. Minus indicate it is a downward height. It is a downward height. Upward height you have to take here, that is positive. Downward height you have to take here, negative. This is the one type of. Yes, seventh one solution we have. Yes, what are the one that I have to write first? A ball is thrown vertically upward with the initial velocity of 19.6 meters per second, neglecting the air resistance. Find the maximum height reached. Time of ascent, time of descent, before it reaches the ground. Again, a ball is thrown vertically upward with the velocity. You know, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೈಟ್ ಇದು? ಹೈಟ್ h. ಟೈಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ t1, ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟೈಮ್ t2. One very important to remember it, any body or any particle will throw upwards. Whatever the initial velocity is given to the body, then it is move upwards and it reaches that certain maximum height. That velocity is become zero at that time. It is initial velocity, final velocity is zero for upward journey. Time taken t1 is time for ascent. Then it back to ground. It is the descent. This is ascent, this is descent. Time taken for ascent is t1, time taken for descent is t2. Almost here t1 is equal to t2. You remember this. Suppose whatever the velocity is given to the object or a body, throw upwards and you reach the maximum height, it becomes to the ground at the same reference line. Whatever the velocity given to this one, same velocity, then it is bottom at the reference position. And air resistance is zero. There is no air resistance. The air resistance means the opposition offered by the air. Ball ಅಥವಾ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ಅಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಏನಿರಬಾರ್ದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೇನಂತಾರ ಏರ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಯು ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಏರ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಎಸ್, ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ u. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫೈನಲ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ? ಅಪ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಜರ್ನಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಅಪ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಜರ್ನಿ, ಫಾರ್ ಅಪ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಮೋಷನ್, for upward motion, for all this g is equal to minus 9.8 into plus minus. For upward motion you have to take it. For upward motion, yes, u is equal to, what is the velocity is given? The ball is thrown vertically upward with the initial velocity 19.6 meter per second. Yes, 19.6 meter per second. And t2 you have to take calculated here. T1 time for one, and maximum height you have to reach. What is the maximum height? Height you have to calculate. T1 G is given. The ball is thrown vertically upward with the initial velocity. Okay. Now final velocity is 0. Final velocity is 0. Now G is you have to take here. Yes. V is equal to final velocity. Final velocity that is P is equal to U plus GT. Or take the formula GT1. G. Yes, time taken for ascent you got here. P is equal to U plus GT. P is equal to U plus GT and here is 0. U 19.67. Yes, fine. Plus minus 9.8. 9.8. What you got here? T1. Yes. 0 is equal to 9.6. 19.6 minus 9.8 T1. Therefore 9.8 T1 is equal to 19.6. Therefore T1 is equal to 19.6 divided by 9.8. You got here 2 seconds. T1 you have to take 2 seconds. Okay? Like this you have to solve the problem. Height reached. Maximum height reached. Maximum height reached. Maximum height reached h is equal to ut plus 1 upon 2 gt1 square. H equal to ut plus 1 by 2 gt1 square. Yes, fine. Now this is here also t1. Yes, h is equal to, here h is equal to u how much? 19.6 into T1 is 2. Yes, plus 1 by 2 minus 9.8 into 2 square. Yes, h is equal to 19.6 into 2 plus 1 by 2 minus 9.8 into 2 square. This is it. Now you solve this one. How much you got the answer now? See here. You solve this one. How much you got the answer? Yes. You solve this one. How much you got the answer? How to solve it? Yes. 19.6 into 2. How much that value? 19.6. That is approximately 19.6 into 2. H is equal to H is equal 19.6 into 2. How much you got? 39 point. I think 39.2. Yes, with the help of calculator, how to calculate it? Yes, in class number. This is 39 point. 19.6 into 2. How much you got? 39 point. Yes, this is minus 2 into 9.8 divided by 2. How much you got? Minus 4.9 into what would be here? 4. Yes, 39.2 minus this is 4.9. 4.9 into 4. Yes, this is equal to 19.6. equal to 19.6. What is the answer we got? 19. Again we got 19.6 meter. Okay, it is H. Now it is a positive here. Positive means downward height. This is said to be downward height. And one more I have to calculate, that is you said to be T2. T2 is time taken for, what to say, time taken for descent we have to take. Yes. Now this is covered height. For downward motion, yes, u is equal to 0. U is equal to 0. Now h you have to take minus here, downward height. H once you got 19.6 meter. G you have to take minus 9.8 meter per second. Yes, for downward height, T2 is time taken. T2 is time taken. For downward height, yes, that is h is equal to u T2 plus 1 upon 2 g T2 square. For downward motion, when it reaches the maximum height, at the fraction of second, body acts like a rest body. Here velocity is 0 for downward motion. For upward motion, final velocity is 0. Then you have to take this final velocity here. You have to take here 0. But here initial velocity you have to take 0. Therefore, h is minus 19.6. Why? Because it is downward. Sorry, this is for positive upward height. Now this is for downward height. Therefore, you have to take here minus 19.6. U, it is that is u T2. This becomes 0. 1 by 2 minus 9.8 into 2. That is a T2 square. Yes, minus 19.6 is equal to, this is minus 4.9 into T2 square. Therefore, this is 19.6. My negative sign is cancelled on this side. 4.9 into T2 square. Yes, therefore, this is T2 square is equal to 19.6 divided by 4.9. Yes, doing that, T2 square, I think it is 4. 19 to calculate it, that is 19.6. 19.6 divided by 4.9. You got 4. Therefore, T2 is equal to 2 seconds. You observe these answers. Time taken for ascent. Time taken for ascent is T1. T1 you got 2 seconds. And time taken for descent, T2 you got 2 seconds. Whatever the time taken for ascent equal to time taken for descent when neglecting the air resistance. ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಏರ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಈ ಥರ ನಮಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಭಾಳ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ಲಾಗಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೈನ್ ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಭಾಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ when a particle move with the acceleration due to gravity due to the effect of gravity, at that time must and should use the sign conventions. Sign conventions play a very important role. This is about the motion of the particle in one dimension problems. Yes, once again repeat the sign conventions. When a body move upwards, velocity, height, they are taken as positive. When particle move downwards, at that time velocity, height, they are taken as negative. But G you have to take always negative. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಏನಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಜಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್. ಮತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ನೀವು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರಿ, ಜಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ವೆರಿ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ ಯು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದೀಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಎ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ. ಇಸ್ ದ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ kind request to my dear students, all of you become a a subscriber. You press the subscribe button, okay, and bell button. You become a subscriber for our channel. Okay, thank you once again. Thank all.